Hi guys, RIB Robert Ian Bonnick, inspirational speaker, inspirational coach and author of Soul Survivor, How an Abandoned Child Goes From Nothing to Everything, published by New Holland. Welcome back guys. So now today we're going to talk about, right, how to make or write a great book. So how to write a great book, all right? So now if you're loving this content, remember to share, please, share. And you're still here with me so you know how this works. So if you're joining us, you're going to learn how it works. So we can share the content, all right, so we can pass this on. So we can have other people write incredible books, create that little dent in the universe, have many dents in the universe. It all comes together and creates a massive wave of positivity flying through the planet, okay? So that's what we're doing, all right? And for those who want to turn their story into income, then we can help you turn your book or turn your story into a book as part of your brand. And then as part of building your brand, we create some monetizing opportunities, okay? Now, let's get into today's session. So it'll be a short one today. So we're talking about, how to write a great book. So the first thing I would say is that make sure you check and you listen to the previous 10, 12, 13 episodes, because it all is accumulated knowledge, okay? So I'll be dealing with things now that if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go back and check. So if you're just joining us, make sure that you check to begin with, right? It'll save you some time. So now what we spoke about in the last episodes was about, identifying your customer, right? Identifying your clan, your niche, your tribe. Who are you writing for, in other words? Who are you writing for? Now, the importance of this cannot be overestimated, right? So how it works is like this. When I know who I'm writing for, I become more focused, more targeted, more directed, okay? And that's very important. If I want to break through the noise, if I want to break through anything, it's better that I bring all these resources into a point as opposed to being scattered, all right? Very important. So what I suggested in the other a previous episode was that Facebook is free. You can jump onto, when you know your niche, you know who you're writing for, get to know who they are, what they do, what their habits are, what they think, how they think. You can do this if you don't know everything already. Even if you do, it's good to do this anyway because it upgrades your knowledge, right? So jump onto a Facebook group to do that niche, right? Join 30, 40, 50 of those Facebook groups. Get into them, right? Know what they like, know what they don't like. Know what problems, challenges they're facing. Know what problems, challenges they have, right? You're getting to really get a good picture, a good understanding of what they're facing and how to solve their challenges, right? So this is part of it now. So I'll give you an example. So my book, this one here, Soul Survivor, How an Abandoned Child Went From Nothing to Everything, published by New Holland. You still buy this now, by the way, Amazon. So what was I doing? So the people that I want to talk to, right? I want to let them in on my world. So I've been doing this as a keynote for a long time. So I have probably a good understanding of who I'm talking to, right? So I'm talking to people who, maybe have been down in their life, have faced massive challenges, right, and are looking to find out how to get out. I'm looking at people who maybe are down or depressed, who are spiraling down. How do you find a way to bring yourself back up again, right? The people I'm talking to are people which, are, introspective. So they're looking to advance themselves. They're about self-development, about personal development, right? So these people here, that they want to know how to increase the value of the life that they're living, increase the quality of the people that they're surrounded with, increase the quality of their physical environment and their physical bodies as well. So now these are the types of people I want to talk to. So then once I discover who they are, then I look into what I can offer. I know the problem, then it's what can I offer? What solutions can I give, right? So for me, as I go through, in this book, there's three different aspects to this book. The first aspect is what life is like growing up in an orphanage. Okay, so I go through the challenges, I go through bullying, I go through racism, I go through some other quite strong challenges that I was facing, right? So I set the scene, okay? And then I let them know how I began to solve those problems, how I began to solve those challenges, right? how I began to see, what racism really is. Unconscious robots, ignorance, right? This kind of thing. Then I went into, the depression that I was suffering, or, the serious spiraling down, let's just call it that for now, right, that I was suffering from. And how did I get out of it? How did I stop myself from falling down and bringing myself back up? How did I, manage to find a way, to play basketball for England? How did I find a way to work with Madonna and the Supermodels and have a business voted number 3 in the world? How did I do that from a place of where I was coming from, which definitely wasn't that, right? I was coming from an opposite place. So how did I do that? So these are the solutions that I'm providing, okay, to the problems that people have, the niche that I'm writing for. I'm solving the problem through the experiences of my life, which I can relate to personally, evidence-based, not theory, right? And I'm giving them the juice. I'm solving the problem, right? This is how you write a great book, right? Because you solve big problems, right? Now, what else is involved in this area? One more quick tip. So we're archetypal. What that means is that, we grew up on that story of once upon a time, right? We all did. I've got 2 kids, 4 and 6. We do the same. Daddy, tell me a story. Daddy, tell me a story. Once upon a time. I just keep on perpetuating the story, right? Maybe I shouldn't do that. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. So, we're hardwired for fairy tales, right? So am I saying that your book should have a happy ending? Not necessarily. But what I'm saying is that we're hardwired like that. We're hardwired of, from rags to riches, from nothing to everything. We're hardwired that way, from growing up, massive challenges, overcoming those challenges, more challenges come. I could have died. I did die. I came back from death, right? And I came back, and you know what? I came back, and then I have it all now. Like these are the types of stories that we buy into, right? As a human race, we buy into these stories. So if you can write, in alignment with that, it's easier to get into our psyche. It's easier for us to say, like this book, I need to read it. Am I saying, once more, your book has to have a happy ending? I'm not saying it does. But what I'm saying is, for the majority of people, the way that we're brought up, that's how we're brought up. Challenge, struggle, success. Right? Challenge, struggle, success. That's how we're brought up. So if you can imitate what already is, it's going to be far easier for you to enter into the mind, body, and spirit of the person that wants to read this, right? Based upon the type of book that you're writing, all right? So there's 2 quick tips there, just to keep you aligned on that. Just want to quickly mention, that the next session, we're going to talk about, we've spoken about it a lot, this way of writing, right, which is this chain of consciousness writing that is the key to writing a book very quickly. We're going to go into that on the next one. So don't miss that one, because you're going to want to know this, right? Because you don't want to spend a year writing your book, trust me. You want to do this in a lot sooner, and we can do that for you, right? Now, bonuses. Remember, we've got some great bonus material. You've got a 45-minute discovery call with me. We can go through where your book is at, where you are at. If you want to monetize this, how we can put this book, create it, integrate it into your branding to build your brand, or to leverage your brand into money making or money creating opportunities, right? We can do that on the discovery call. If you're about, how do I write my book? I'm stuck on a particular area, I'm stuck on a particular section, we can do that too. Remember, there's a cheat sheet, all right? That cheat sheet is how to write a book, right? That cheat sheet, just email below. My details are there, or to the side, or up above, right? Email me, and I can get that information to you. Remember, what else do we have? We have a group, okay? So join our group. Turn your story into a book, okay? And finally, and probably most importantly, very excited, we've got an amazing live event coming up in the very near future. All right, so to find out the details of this live event, where we go deeper into all of this, I'll give you some incredible tools and let you know exactly, how to make it, how to get forward, how to write your book, how to turn your story into a book very quickly. There's some key methodologies which are evidence-based. I use them, I pass on to my clients, they swear by them. Now I want to pass these on to you. We'll be going through some of these, a lot of these in this live event that we're going to do, and that's coming up really soon. So listen out for it, keep watching, and all the details will be coming. All right, thanks for your attention. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.